I am so excited because today I get to interview Cassandra LaFont, an expert on the City of Arts and Sciences. This could be huge for my career. Ah, Cassandra, hi.
Hello.
You are how today?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Start we can over here.
I'm not sure I understand.
Start we can over here.
Is it possible that you don't know how to ask questions in English?
Question, what kind of is that?
Aha. I think I have something that will help you. This book teaches how to form questions in English.
Ooh.
I used to be an English teacher.
Hello and welcome. Today we will be learning about the City of Arts and Sciences.
And how to ask questions correctly in English.
That too. You are ready?
I am ready, but let's start with how to ask yes or no questions. First, let's look at asking a question that has a yes or a no as the answer. Think about the question you want to ask, but make it as an affirmative sentence. That means a simple sentence.
This is the Science Museum?
This sentence has the auxiliary verb to be, am, is, are. So what we want to do is switch the order of the subject and the verb.
Is this the Science Museum?
Very good. You are switching the order of the subject, this building, and the verb, is. Let's try another one.
We can go over there.
Okay. Now let's switch the subject and the verb.
Can we go over there?
That's right.
So the switching rule applies to questions with auxiliary verbs?
That's right. Auxiliary verbs such as to be, can, or have in some cases. Let's try making questions with other verbs. We can start the same way. Start with your question as a regular sentence.
You like the architecture.
Very good. Now, what does the book say about turning this statement into a question?
I just have to add do in front of the statement.
Try it.
Do you like the architecture?
Yes, I do. Ask me another question.
You know who designed it. Do you know who designed it?
Yes. The architecture here in the City of Arts and Sciences was designed by local architect Santiago Calatrava.
You think the interview is going well. Do you think the interview is going well?
We're getting there. Now, what does it say about question words in the book? Oh. While she's doing that, why don't you take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell button to get notifications for our new videos and live streams.
Yeah, this could be huge for my career. The book says I have to learn the question words who, what, where, when, why, and how.
Yes. Let's start with who.
Who is for people. Let's take the sentence, Erica is playing the piano in the living room. If we want to ask about the person in the sentence, we need to substitute who for the person. In this case, Erica. The question becomes, who is playing piano in the living room?
Who is your favorite musician?
Lady Gaga is my favorite musician.
Ooh, I love her.
What is for things? Erica is playing piano in the living room. If we don't know what Erica is doing, we could replace her activity with what. Erica is playing what in the living room?
But this gets shifted around because we like to have the question word come first.
What is Erica playing in the living room?
Very good.
I think I'm getting it. What is this place?
This is the umbracle. It's an outdoor garden area where you can have views of the City of Arts and Sciences.
Where is for places. So using our example, Erica is playing piano where? Where is Erica playing piano?
Yes, most questions are formed with the question word first, then the auxiliary verb, and then the subject, followed by the rest of the sentence.
So if I'm using when, which is for time, I would put it at the beginning of the sentence, followed by the auxiliary verb is, then the subject and the rest of the sentence. When is Erica playing piano in the living room?
That's absolutely correct. Or using the auxiliary verb does, you could say, when does Erica play piano in the living room?
This book is amazing! And the order works the same for why, which is for explaining the reasons behind things, and how, which is for explaining how things are done. When do people use this building? Why is everything white?
Well, that would be from the very silly idea that white is better than anything else. That white's pure thing, which is not true at all.
How do they clean the windows way up there?
Ah, well, that's a funny story.
There's actually a monkey behind, especially clean windows, and they parachute him down with his knife. He lands directly onto a window and cleans it there.
That's a lot of questions.
Now that I know how to ask all the questions, I can't stop.
Well, not all the questions.
What?
Do you know how to ask a question about something that happened in the past? Well, it seems our journalist friend has entered a state of shock, and I don't blame her. Forming questions correctly in English is complicated, but I know she learned something today, and hopefully so did you. Are you okay? She'll be okay. Thanks for joining us.